everyone, I'm Gadis of Made by Mutiara and welcome back to my lettering channel. Strangely enough, the very first lettering tutorial that I'm bringing here, so welcome. Today, we are going to be learning about ribbon lettering. So ribbon lettering has been around for actually quite a while already, but recently it's starting to become more popular again. So I thought of making this video just to break down some of the simple rules that you can use to start your own type of ribbon lettering. The first thing that you're going to realize is that you will break the first rule of brush lettering, which is to change the pressure of your upstrokes and downstrokes. But no! In today's video, we are just going to keep the pressure consistent throughout. That is what is going to help achieve the ribbon effect more nicely, more nicer. Just nice lah. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using Tombow Dual brush pluckers because they do have a felt brush side, and I'm going to be also using the bullet tip on the other side of the pen. So if you have a brush, pen and paper ready, why don't you follow along with this tutorial and we'll just get started. Jom. Okay, so the first drill that we want to make into a ribbon is called the underturn. So you start from the top of the X height, you go down and then you go up. So there's no need for you to lift up your marker to make a thin upstroke, because for ribbon lettering, I prefer to have thick upstrokes and downstrokes. So whichever one is your downstroke, you want to draw a line on the inner side of the ribbon first. Take a look. You're gonna draw the line and then just follow the curve and then stop there. So I'll connect the outline here and connect it with this one and then just finish off like that. Alright, so this will be the front of your ribbon. So I'm just gonna draw the outline of the underside of the ribbon. And there you have it. But because they are the same color, you can use different ways to distinguish the front and the back. So something that I like to do for the back of the ribbon is to just draw like these hash lines to show some shadowing. So this is one way to do it. Alright, so there you have it. This is the back, this is the front, and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, and the next drill is called the overturn. So you start from the bottom of the X height, you go over and down. So no need to thin stroke, you just do like that. So which one is the downstroke, the left or the right one? Correct, it's the right one. So whichever is your downstroke is the one that you start off with first, and I would always try to draw the line for the inside of the ribbon, so this side over here. So follow the line and follow the curvature until you reach the end, and then you stop there. And then I would continue to draw the rest of the outside of the ribbon. So it's okay if it bumps up a bit, that can be easily repaired if you just trace and follow. Oh my goodness, my tracing is horrible, but it's okay, life will go on. So another way to distinguish the front and the back is to maybe color the front. So this is something you can do. So that's the back of the ribbon and this is the front. Alright, next one is the compound curve. So you're going to combine the underturn and the overturn together. You'll go one direction down and then go up and then go down again. Okay, so just like this. Down, up and down. See? Easy. So which ones were the downstrokes? So you saw where we started with this one. This one is a downstroke. And then we went up and then we went down. So we're going to draw the lines of the ribbon with the downstroke first. You may be tempted to follow the overlaps that you see here, but remember the downstrokes are the parts of the ribbon that are in front. So this is the one where we go down and then you follow the curvature and you stop. Okay, and then you, oh my goodness, never mind. There you go. Downstroke, which one do you draw first? This one or this one? This one. And then you just follow the curvature or the curve and then you stop and then you just draw the rest of the outlines. If you don't want to outline the upstroke, you can leave it as such and then you can just color in the downstrokes of the ribbon and try to achieve a very fine tip at the end. So this is why having a, what's this called? Having a dual tip is going to be helpful in achieving the small part of the ribbon over there. Okay, that's your compound curve number 1. The next compound curve is going to be the reverse. Instead of starting with the underturn, we're going to start with the overturn. So try to remember where the downstrokes are. I'm going to test you after this. Up, down, and up. Okay, so where's the downstroke? This one. Okay, so the part in the middle is the part that I want color. Maybe I want to make it look like the previous compound curve. This is the one where you have 2 overlapping parts. Alright, so try not to start at the end. I always try to start in the middle and then work my way with the curvature and stop. And then same goes for this one. And stop. So then I will just connect the other outlines. Oh my goodness, connect the other outlines. And there you have it. If you're not good in outlining, you just clean up accordingly. Oh, sorry for the camera shake. Like that. Something that you can do is to make the parts that connect to the downstroke a bit darker. So you can go over the same color and just make short strokes like that. And then same color, short strokes. So it looks like there is a shadow being formed by the ribbon itself. The next one is your ascender loop. This is your X height. So this is where usually you write your A, your E. So ascenders are the ones with the big loop and a downstroke. So you go around and down. Oh no. Okay, so as you can see, I made the attempt to go a bit lighter on the upstroke, which is fine, you know. You don't really have to make a thick upstroke if you don't want to. So which one is the downstroke that I did earlier? It's this one. And then start the outline from this side over here where it connects to the upstroke. And you go up and you continue and stop. And then I will finish up the rest of the outline if I can do it properly. Alright, I'm going to bring it up, connect, like so. And once again, what I can do to show dimension in the upstroke where it's slightly thinner is to do these short strokes the same way I did the shadow with the other color. And if you have the ascender, what is the opposite of ascender? It is the descender. So you start from the top of the X height here, you go down, and then you stop over here, so like this, like that. So this is your descender. Let me just adjust. Here you go. So once again, which one is the downstroke? It's the one that you started out with, and that is the outline that we're going to do first. So you start by the middle and you follow the curvature, and there you go. So this is really good practice to have, to know which is the front and the back of the ribbon. You can even use the brush tip and use it to make the upstroke the different color. This is something that you can do as well. And the next drill is the oval. So for the oval, you can choose to have your thin upstrokes or downstrokes, but in this case I'm not. I'm just going to keep the pressure the same throughout. So there you go. But again, you have to identify where is the downstroke. Is it on the right or the left? It's here. So wherever the downstroke is, that's where you're going to focus on doing the outlines. You can sort of already see where the curvature is for the for the outline over here. So I'm just going to start in the middle, follow, 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 and then follow, 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 and stop here. If you don't want to do the outline, alternatively, you can also just use your brush pen. You can color in. This is probably going to be faster, but it depends on what style you're going for your piece. And there you have it, your oval. Okay, so for the last drill, it's a bit of the uncommon drill, but it's actually found in alphabets such as the letter B or the letter P. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so just imagine the second part of the letter B, and I'll just add the connection there just to show you what to do later on. Once again, start off by asking yourself which one was the downstroke. So it's this one over here. So I'm just going to start in the middle here and go up and trace. And I'm going to join, go down and stop here. And then draw the ribbon. And then what I'm going to do is to color in the downstroke. And I'm going to use the same lilac color that I did earlier. And I'm going to show you how to do the shadowing to show the different dimension. So whichever part overlaps with the downstroke, that's where you place the shadow. But at the same time, whichever sides are being covered by the ribbon, by the downstroke here, can also be a part where a shadow is casted. So you can put it on the sides here. So there you have it. These are the 8 different types of drills that you can practice first before you move on to making ribbon letters. Once again, it just goes down to what kind of style you're looking for. But yeah, I hope this kind of helps you get the idea of where you can start doing your ribbon lettering. So I hope you found this tutorial really useful, and you just need to remember those few rules. Which one is the downstroke? That's the one that goes in the front of the ribbon, and then the upstrokes are the one that is behind the ribbon. So that's where you have the different colors. So this is just some of the rules that I used when I first started learning how to do ribbon lettering. I personally prefer to use a pencil to mark down the downstroke in case you don't know how to do the outline of the letters. And in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how I create ribbon letters out of some of the alphabets. Please like this video if you found this to be valuable to your learning, and subscribe to this channel because I do want to share with you all the things that I love about lettering, and currently ribbon lettering is what I love making now. You can also find me on Instagram at Made by Mutiara and tag me so that I can see your ribbon lettering and be like, whoa, whoa, very good, your ribbon lettering very good. Or you can also watch one of my other videos over here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!